All right, we back. We back. We literally back again, bro. Holy. Uh, it was a little bit of a while, but I had group projects and all that kind of stuff. So I definitely, didn't really have that much time to go and work out. It was um, it was the weekend, right? So on the weekend, you don't exactly have. My weekend on Sundays, I don't exactly work out. I only work at Saturday, so I didn't work out Monday. I didn't work out Saturday. I think the rest of the days I did. There was one day, it was like Wednesday or something, that I didn't go and work out. But other than that, I think it was Wednesday. Maybe Thursday or something. But yeah, we kind of lost. We are kind of lost on the workouts. We do have to keep up a little bit more. Something like this will eventually go on and happen. So and then, again, something that I know is that it's not that extremely problematic because, I mean, when I did analysis on my blood, right, my CPK, so I think it's like the whatever, it's a hormone. I don't think it's a hormone. It's something related with the amount. Let's say how sore you are, something like that. It's not exactly how sore you are, but it's the fatigue and the soreness of your of your body basically after workouts, after an intense workout, anything. And when it's too high, right? Guys that go to the gym have usually and normally usually have that thing extremely high. When I mean extremely high is like, I mean, okay, let me get here. When I mean extremely high is my train of thought. Plus, I don't have a lot of sleep right now. I'm literally like sleep deprived by, a few hours. Like actually, quite a big amount of hours. Didn't actually get that much sleep, which sucks a little bit, but does not mean that we're gonna get this workout. I do need to drink a little bit more water. I keep forgetting drinking more water. That's like one of the things that I gotta keep up as much as possible. Other than that, getting back to the thing I was saying, uh, which I forgot, of course. Man, yeah, is because of my CPK, which I don't know if it's a hormone, it's something, but it literally correlates to how sore you are, and the higher that value is, the worse it is. So basically, the higher it is, the more rest you need to have, almost something like that. Not exactly that, but something like that. So when that thing is too high, and for bodybuilders and all that stuff, usually they have that bar or that number a little way above the actual highest amount. Now, I would say that those numbers are for a normal person, a guy that literally forces his body to basically become sore. And the sole purpose of his body is to literally, destroy the little, micro muscles on the body. I don't know what that's called, but you know, for bodybuilders, their main objective is to achieve that, right? And for that reason, we do potentially have that CPK hormone a little bit higher. So we probably need to take, a little bit more omega, more creatines, and all that stuff that prioritizes, um, prioritizes pretty much, recovery and an actual good and fast recovery, something like that. So whenever you don't, whenever you, let's say, forget to take one of those things that I would say they are pretty essential for people that have those numbers pretty high, you know, those numbers tend to stay high. Now, another thing you guys need to make sure is, resting time. For natural guys like me, I don't believe that, um, you know, I would say that, and it's contradicting to myself, that literally working out 6 times a week, it is a little bit too much, but not exactly like an insane amount. So let's say not exactly like an unachievable amount. It is possible and everyone can do it, but I mean, you won't exactly recover that well throughout every single workout you do, right? So, in other words, you basically need to have more days of rest than the average goer. I mean, not the average goer, mostly, I mean, I would mostly say that the guy that takes steroids, they do tend to have a way faster recovery on the muscle because they're taking steroids, which then again contradicts a little bit to the fact and the reason that for some reason when I did those analyses, my testosterone levels were extremely high actually, which is surprising. But for some reason, they were not being used efficiently. So I was producing a little bit too much of estrogen as well. So it's not just testosterone. Testosterone is amazing, actually insane. It was 1,000, which is crazy for a natural guy. And for some reason, my estrogen levels were high as well, which usually it's normal. It does happen when you to balance things out, to balance the hormones. You know, those two tend. So when one gets extremely high, the other one tries to uh go along the path to make sure you're not having a huge and absurd amount of it, which is stupid. I mean, they're literally nerfing ourselves, but for some reason they enjoy doing something like that on our bodies. And I'm talking to our bodies. I'm not talking to anyone else. Our bodies enjoy nerfing ourselves. I mean, yeah, that's one of the reasons, but the other reason is because you can, I mean, if you had that number extremely high and literally estrogen literally not fixing yourself, because estrogen is important for us as well, is literally the hormone that it gives you like health benefits. So it basically prevents you from, I don't think it, I mean, I'm not a scientist or anything, bro. I'm not in biology, right? But I mean, I do know certain stuff, and I do know that people with a higher level of testosterone tend to have a higher risk of heart problems and all that kind of stuff, and cardiovascular bullshit and all that stuff. So people with higher levels of testosterone tend to have, a higher level of cholesterol, which could again be a higher level of good cholesterol, which is important, or you know a high amount as well of bad cholesterol. But the important thing is that you have more of the good than the bad. And if that is happening, then you're pretty much set to, let's say, have a good and high amount of tests. I mean, it's not exactly one of the ways to say it, but it is a good, if you have a lot of cholesterol, that it's a good one, that it's promise, I mean, almost like a way to tell you that you have a good amount of testosterone. Not exactly, but, you know, these little things that are important to know. So this is all to say that, uh, I mean, it's not a bad idea that I had those days that I didn't work out. I mean, I could have used those days in a way more efficient way, which is prioritize recovery, which was not truly well done because, I had the project and I was starting to develop do all the stuff during that project. So not exactly I mean, the most well spent time. Plus, oh, let me pass this. Thank God. Okay. Plus, uh, oops. All right. Oh fuck. Jesus Christ, bro. Uh, man, what was I saying? Yeah, whatever. I'm just literally yapping right now, bro. I'm literally yapping. Um, I'm literally freaking yapping. I'm going and I'm entering in here. Just gonna close off this part and hop into the gym. All right. I'm gonna start on this one. Looking for that good music. Mm, God damn. Okay. All right. Yeah, warm up in there for uh I would say like a few more. Not exactly know how many, but for at least four of them, we're gonna warm up with like 10 reps as always. Not exactly, fully on energized to go anywhere above that number, but for now at least, we're gonna like go for four exercises and nothing more. I mean, I think when you're sleep deprived, oh, when you're sleep deprived, you definitely can't like fully go on and do your actual normal workout. You gotta like pay attention a little bit to that factor. And even when you're like recovered and well enough to go on and push you again, I don't think it like I wouldn't say that's more than enough for anything like that. You guys know what I mean. So uh three more at least. If I could do three more, that's more than enough. All right. A few more. I'll let it rest for a little bit. Just for a bit. I mean, yeah, let me try to do three more. No, two more. All right. Let's freaking go. Wide grip this time. Damn, wide grip is way hard, bro. We could try to do like three more with a wider grip, but I think we would just stay for that number. Let me do one more. I don't feel satisfied enough with that number. All right. Last one in here. Maybe try to control the weight around. I mean, try to control my weight, not any weight, not any external weight. And as a matter of fact, I think if I were to do external weight in this machine, it would definitely be beneficial. I mean, I think this just feels way better to keep on pushing with your normal body weight and eventually increase. Eventually, when you start adding a little bit more and more with your normal body weight, and eventually, you progress with that. I don't think it changes anything from that, I would say. Yeah. No way. Let's try to do one more. Yeah. Again, I don't feel like I'm in the best state, so we'd probably just stick with this one. I mean, with this amount of reps, of course, I mean, eventually we're gonna do like alternate pull-up, and then we go like that one. Eventually a little bit of rowing as well, but I guess it's just me. All right. So we're gonna do in this row machine around 4 sets, not getting anywhere different from that number, but pretty much just spamming that amount. So I would say, I mean, we have 30 kilogram here. We do this row machine, and then we do anything that is like pull-up related. So I think we just go by pretty much that. I mean, we're probably gonna increase the weight, but today, at least for now, we're going pretty basic on everything. So yeah, pretty much. All right. There we go. Way better. All right. Something like that. Something like that for a little bit more. Whew. Feel again then, for literally having no strength, it is literally making me, I mean, not be able to fully concentrate on the way up and down, which I would say is extremely bad if you're trying to actually focus and have a good workout. But I mean, today, or at least for today, I can't exactly like, let's say, have the most efficient workout ever. Not that we always have, we never have like the best workout, we never have like the most efficient one. We usually, try to progress as consistently as possible, you know, to eventually get to the goal where we want to be. At least for now, my goal is like trying to be as big as possible for what is capable right now. Because, I mean, I don't believe I'm going to be able to achieve anything beyond. And I think I could achieve way more than this, or than the state that I already am. Like, definitely way more. But I feel like it's a little bit impossible, at least for now. So, for now, you know, we're going to just stay around this level. We can't, I mean, we could, but not enough sleep, not enough water, not enough, like, you know, let's say, um, consistent, you know, uh, just consistency on the timing, right? On the time you actually go on and have your meals separated and actually good meals. Uh, there's a lot of factors that contribute, to you not, I mean, at least for me, not achieve an insane physique or the physique that I think would be way better. But, you know, we're going to go around that level. So, free morning here, and we move to a pull up. Oh, yeah, wait. I think I'm going to add more weight. All right. God damn. Yeah, this is a little bit too much. Bro, I think the position of the weight complicates everything. I mean, this machine, instead of you lifting so let's say the circles around this level, you're lifting it, at around this level. So it's already way harder. If it was like in this position, it would be a little bit easier. I mean, I don't know if it's just me, but for example, on the machine on my side, which is exactly this thing, where the weights are like positioned over here, I feel like that machine is slightly easier than this one. Because in this one, it feels like on the way up here, so the higher you go, or the closer you get this grips to your chest, the harder it becomes. So there's definitely like a wall to the limit, of the way that it could actually go on with this. But I don't know, man. Damn. Jesus Christ. That's actually reduced the weight for this last one. God damn. I mean, that's definitely not easy. Definitely not easy at all, I would say. All right. God damn. The freaking earphones. I keep saying the same when my earphones keep like literally trying to leave my ears, bro. Whew. But this machine feels pretty good, but there's definitely like that's the gets to a point where they're literally hitting a wall in here. Literally an actual wall. Not a physical one, but Jesus Christ. It literally allows you, it literally prevents you from pulling literally from this distance. So almost like stay still in here, trying to pull more, but you can't. So, I mean, let's see if we can do one more, like right away. Probably not, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, no way. No freaking way. All right. But I was gonna do the other pull-up machine, like pull-down machine, but it's literally being used. But that's like the two ones that are being used. I don't know, bro. I don't freaking know. Okay. So we're gonna do in this machine. We're gonna try to spam like I think 4 sets would be good. But I mean we have what 50? I mean 50. I think 50 is a little bit too much for this one for a starter already. But this machine gets to the point it's like super light compared to other ones. It's honestly like I would say the best machine for pull up out of all those ones. I would say the most consistent one. So I would say we go on and try to control the weight for 10, maybe 8, and we go with that one. Yeah, I think it's possible. Maybe we can maybe do it. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, and of course. Sure. Yeah. Um, I think maybe. I mean, maybe like one more in here, and then we reduce it to 90, maybe. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like this one is a little bit too heavy for a starting. And definitely, I mean, I don't feel like I'm at my peak currently in terms of strength, but I mean, I can definitely still pull a little bit, but it definitely gets to a point where it's like too freaking much. So, I mean, one more. I feel like sometimes when it's sleep deprived, I mean, you don't have a choice. When you sleep deprived, your strength, like sleep, it just completely nerfs it. And that's one of the things that, like, you know, this is like literally one of the hardest lessons that I learned is that if you don't, pretty much like be as correct as possible with your sleep, you pretty much, in a path to literally have the worst workout. I mean, there's literally nothing contradicting that. In fact, I mean, that actually claims to be even more of a truth when you definitely don't take any kind of free. If you were to take a little bit of a pre-workout or anything like with a base caffeine on it, you could maybe get out of it, but it definitely starts setting you up if you do something like that. So, not essentially the best thing. So definitely, I mean, I'm going a little bit lighter, but not that I just can't go any heavier. You know what I mean? It's something like that. So, three more in here. Maybe with one with the same weight. Maybe like it's two ones with a 90 kilogram. And try to spam as many as possible, if possible, of course. And plus, I didn't eat enough food. Like, I mean, I didn't even have breakfast first, so it's like pretty much did everything to totally not have a good workout, which is definitely not something to be proud of course, by any means. But sometimes you sometimes you really can't do anything about it, so you just pretty much accept it and you go around it, something like that. But not that it is impossible, of course. So we're gonna keep on trying with this, even if we're nerfed, of course. All right. One with the hundreds. Bro, 100 is definitely a little bit too much, bro. With no straps, of course. God, because I keep forgetting the straps. Oh, man. You know what? I think I could do, unilateral instead of doing it both at the same time. I don't know how is that gonna be possible, but I feel like in this machine would be a good idea. At least with this kind of weight, it definitely feels like, you know, I'm arranging myself to pretty much do each arm, and rest between those. I don't know. It definitely feels like doing both at the same time. At least on the state that I'm currently am. Definitely not a good deal. So, I mean, I could put the camera right in here, of course. By the way, just to say that. But you guys would not even see the weight moving. My camera literally sucks for that. It has to be super far away to pick up the entire machine. Because the machine is massive as well, so I don't know. But yeah, two more. I would say two more. Probably weight the same weight, maybe. All right, let's go. I pretty much took a five each side, so it's 90 kilograms right now on a total, which is not a lot, but I mean, again, I'm not in I'm not in the correct position to increase the weight like that. So no way, no freaking way. God damn. It's not even budging at the end, bro. I'm literally trying my best to pull it at those final ones. No freaking way. Like, this is a 100% definitely a sign. I mean, I would say a sign that we're definitely not with our stamina bar up there at all. Like, this time is definitive, you know? This time, literally, no freaking energy. So, I would say, I mean, I don't, I wouldn't feel proud, you know, to take the freaking tens out. But I think I probably gotta do this exercise with 70 kilograms. A little bit embarrassing on that end, but I don't find an alternative to this. It's not that it was impossible to do it, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like I got to hit a wall literally super quick, or I would say too quick to what I was actually expecting with the 90. So feels like maybe doing with an 80 would do a little bit, just a little bit better. I don't know. I'm just gonna do one more. Yeah. Honestly, at that point, I'm literally gonna rest and do one more. Alright. Three freaking balls. Okay. I'm honestly less one in here. I don't feel like doing more in this one. I'm literally getting to a point when I'm almost getting humiliated for the weight itself, which is not a usual thing. I don't even know about the pump, honestly. I think the pump is actually gonna suck in this one, but I don't know, bro. I hope not. Literally hope not. All right. Oh. Yeah. Yep. Let's do literally something else. Don't know what, but something else. All right. This one. This is a little too much, maybe. Let me take one. 150. One of the 15s. I don't feel like I can actually do, you know, with all weight in here, but yeah, this sorry to do this. All right. Definitely too nerfed for this.
Tá lá mais ou não?
Desculpe, desculpe.
Ou você tá fazendo com mais?
Eu acho que ia só fazer com os três, mas é tranquilo, eu posso tirar isso.
Tava fazendo com 4?
Estava a fazer só com os três. É. Hoje não estou com muita força. Estou cansado. Alright.
Quer tentar?
Hã?
Vai tentar com a carga?
É, vou tentar fazer dos de lado. Yeah. Experimentar. Ver se consigo fazer com o peso também.
Vai. Esprema as costas.
Perdi a força, não. Mas obrigado.
Mas a última aqui ainda sai daqui, tá bem?
Fazer. Tranquilo, tranquilo. Alright. 2 more. I'm definitely. I tried with the 4 plates. The too much already, but it's gonna try with the 5. Oh no. Alright. Still have a few more to do in here, so. And we all gonna do with 3 plates. But definitely like. Yeah. I keep saying definitely like, bro. I need to change the words, bro. There's no freaking way I'm gonna like deal with 4 plates in here. And by the way, it's not even 20, it's a 15, which is still insanely heavy, but yeah. And this machine more than 4 plates is crazy. No, like anything above that, crazy to a level. It's like very heavy, so probably gonna try to control with 3 plates and go with that for 2 more sets, maybe.
Vamos começar pra ver como é que é.
Yeah. 1 more. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Last one. Definitely, like I'm killing myself with this one, bro. Literally feel like it is reaching a level where I can definitely do more, but it feels like I'm gonna do, like, it feels literally it's gonna go to waste. I don't feel like I have enough, again, enough rest period of time to accommodate the training that I should be having, which is what, 20%, 30% more crazy than this, of course. Instead of like 3 plates of 15, I would most likely be doing with another plate of 15, maybe. I don't know. Just say that, yeah, definitely kill, definitely kill it. Or something like that. Or whatever you guys say. I don't know. obliterated. Without warps, without literally reps, bro. Jesus Christ. Literally going at this workout full raw. No bullshit, literally nothing. No sleep. Just literally accepting the fate almost. Yeah. Let's try force one more. Maybe like 3 reps. Like close grip, maybe. Yeah. We're done. We're freaking done in here. Let's go to the posing room. Okay. Workout finished, pretty much finished already. I mean, yeah, what am I saying? Finished, it's over. I'm not gonna do any other exercise, bro. I think I've done enough already. Literally feels like a little bit too much. But, I mean, from what it's visible right away, I think we're not bad. Definitely not bad at all. Look at that. I mean, wide we are, of course. At least that. Jesus Christ. At least we're wide enough. Jesus Christ. Bro, this workout, I honestly, bro, at this point, best thing that I could be doing right now is literally sleeping. Literally fall in the middle of the set and just sleep in the middle of the set, bro. It's stupid. Literally staying up late, literally to just do projects is asking to completely deteriorate your health. Like, doing that consistently is not a good thing. At all. At freaking all, bro. But, what can you do? You know? What can you do, man? Literally nothing. Literally nothing. We just pretty much accept it. Either way, we can accept that, but we can accept, what am I saying? We can accept that, and we can accept this. I mean, for sure, bro. Not perfect, not amazing. Definitely felt like I had a way better pump before. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know. I don't know if I had a better pump than this. I mean, this is not bad. Not horrible, but not amazing, of course. So, I don't know. It's not amazing, but not horrible. That's what I'm trying to say. Let me, lock that in place. Let's see. Look at that. Jeez. God damn, bro. I mean, back. There isn't really a lot that can be talked about back. Actually, now that I think about it, this was supposed to be a chest day as well. Because I didn't do chest day yesterday, so it's supposed to be chest day and back. Whatever. Doesn't matter now. I can't do anything about it. The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking, so I don't exactly have a lot of time to spend for that one. I mean, maybe do. Let me see what time it is. You know what? Just because I'm positive enough, we can't really spam a lot. But I'm gonna do one shoulder press. Probably one shoulder press and just shoulders. Literally just shoulders. Just to make me believe that I actually did another thing other than, back. Alright. Okay, we're looking alright, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. We are looking alright. Jesus Christ. I mean, again, of course, it always feels a little bit weird, a little bit smaller on the camera. In person, bro, okay, definitely not the best thing, but from from the position that we are, of course, I mean, not bad, bro. Not freaking bad at all. Jesus Christ. Look at that. Yep, that's pretty good. That is pretty freaking good. We're definitely feels like we're at that level where it's like lean, but not too lean, somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle that it actually becomes weird enough to not be lean, but somehow still have veins while in the bulk. A lot of people tend to have that. I'm not saying that I'm one of those guys, but it's a rare type, but it exists, and it's weird. Weird in a good sense, of course. Not weird in the sense that nurses overall, but weird in the sense that it is weird. I think you guys got the hang of it, but let's check it from other perspectives. Okay, from over here. Oh yeah, perfect. I've never tried this perspective. Oh yeah. Can I go? Okay, I can get over here. You guys gonna see the? Okay. Oh wow, look at that. Man, I can't. Look at freaking that, bro. Trying to get like a good, like just try different positions to see how good the physique really is, but I mean that is. Look at that. Oh, that is sick. Jesus Christ. When it's like somehow pulling back and I have like this or this, definitely becomes pretty freaking cool. Something like that. Come on. Come on, bro. Look at that. My back. Sometimes I even get surprised by myself with my back, bro. My back literally sometimes just glows up or some bull thing. Some literally bull thing. I don't know. Other positions, whatever. But I can prove that this pump is crazy, bro. I can literally prove that. Again, for the position we were, it is definitely not bad. Oh no, bro. Am I glazing it too much or something? Because I don't know. I mean, from what I can see in here, bro, I don't know. It looks fine. Look at that. That looks pretty good. I mean, pretty freaking sick, bro. Come on. Come on. Other than that, just not a lot to be said. We didn't actually do chest, but we're gonna do a little bit shoulders. I should actually check the pump with shoulders. I mean, not a lot of it changes. Maybe just a little bit of the actual pump itself, but pretty much stays the same. There's not a lot of difference. So we're gonna jump into that and then get in the car. Yep. So we're gonna do this machine. I just added a 15 plate. I'm gonna do like not the lateral shoulder, we're gonna do the rear shoulder and this one. So almost like lift your arms up like this. For as many as we can, of course, because I'm not gonna stay in here all the time. So maybe like 3 and 15 kilogram, and yeah, pretty much. Okay. All right. Yeah, definitely too freaking obliterated for this, bro. It's a few more. Just a few more in here. You guys can't exactly see me that well in here, but doesn't really matter. I mean, I don't care. Right now I'm just too tired for it. So are you guys gonna get this position for 2 more? Yep. Let's ball. Freaking ball. Yep. Yeah. Too freaking hard for me right now. Jesus Christ, bro. This is definitely too much. God damn. It's not even the weight, it's like stamina itself, bro. I literally am unable to pull more. Like physically unable, bro. It's not even a mental thing. It's like physically unable to pull more. Jesus Christ. the effect it has, bro, it's crazy. It's literally insane. Let's do an electro once. No way. All right. One less one right away. And then we get the hell out of here. God damn. I'm literally using the momentum. Yeah. We're done here. Let's break and go. Okay, what the hell was that? I was literally like talking to myself. It's weird as hell, bro. All the time when I actually have stuff to say, there's literally stuff to literally tell to other people, is when I don't have the camera on. It's all that time. Whenever I actually want to speak, is literally when the camera's not on. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff, bro. It's literally crazy stuff. Is the mic? Yeah, the mic is good. All right. So, oh, the mic is right here, bro. Are you guys actually able to hear anything? No, probably not. Right? Probably not. Bro, I literally, there's this nail that I cut too much of it, right? I literally cut too much of this nail, and now it's like actually freaking hurting me. This sucks. This literally sucks, bro. But, whatever. We're gonna get... Whoa. Okay, that's a new thing. Is the camera... Of course not. The camera is never in a good freaking position. Then it's literally gonna prevent himself from moving one side to another one, but I don't know. Whatever. Let's get out of the parking lot. Today's workout. Actually, I was talking when I didn't have the camera on. I was literally saying that whenever you work out, literally after the workout, even if the workout sucks, you literally feel like 10 times better. If your daily basis is not going according to what, you always wanted to go, because that never happens. The day never goes according to what you actually wanted to go. So most of the times your day is literally just shit. And why is this thing off? Of course it's always off. But it's all the time, right? So come on. So whenever you go and work out, you'll just, you literally just feel way better. Literally way better. All the time. It literally works all the time. Even if the workout is like 10 minutes, you just feel 5 stars, bro. It's perfect. So, I don't know. I'm tired, bro. I'm literally gonna sleep a lot today, bro. I am literally about to sleep a lot. But yeah, I mean, pump, not too shabby, right? Sets, I mean, could have been a little bit better controlled. Of course, that's what we always say. We could always have the perfect workout, the perfect routine, the perfect little thingy that is gonna make us, in the long term become insane. Now, if our schedule was perfect for something like that, which I mean it is, you just have to, which I'm not doing it. You just have to literally, manage it correctly and in a way that you're able to do everything you want and according to what you want in a way that is beneficial for you. So, my case, that is not happening. I mean, somehow not happening because I don't have, a good routine to go to bed or a good routine to actually literally eat food. So, I don't know. I don't freaking know. I mean, at least for now, uh, we're just gonna literally focus mainly on the consistency factor. Which, again, I mean, now that I think more about it, consistency is not enough. You could literally go every single day, and there's a lot of those people that eventually don't make a ton of progress despite literally going, literally absolutely going every day, right? So, in my case, it could be one of those cases, right? Um, which I think it is, actually, now that I think more about it. And my brain is not even processing stuff, so I'm literally just saying stuff that it sounds cool, and it just spit it out. Okay. Apart from that, meh. Not a lot of strength, not enough water, not enough nutrients. One thing is important. One thing, now that I'm talking about nutrients, one thing I gotta make sure, and I am not doing it. I am definitely not doing it, and it is horrible. It's not even tracking calories because usually I have like a daily basis on. I mean, I could track calories. It's not a bad thing, and it would actually help a lot in the progress. But one thing that is for sure is nutrients. And what I mean by nutrients is literally consuming food that it's not trash. Trash would be donuts. Trash would be fast food, anything related to that. Um, what I actually do about that, I do have some kind of like balanced dirty bulk to a clean bulk. Not that it goes too according to what I think all the time. Because some days I do a little bit more dirty bulk, other days I do a little bit more clean. Either way, it's a pretty good balance. One that could be a little bit better, but there's always some tweaks. There's always some fixes that could be done in my diet, right? And one of those fixes would be the schedule that I eat, and another one would be to somehow consume more clean bulk foods. Now, clean bulk foods, it's pretty freaking hard to consume. I think a lot of people that know about it, clean bulking would be what? Consuming a bunch of freaking rice, a bunch of oatmeal, a bunch of all those little things that have no additives and just natural foods and meat and chicken and just eat huge amounts, huge quantities of all that. Would it work? Yeah, it would, but I mean, it's just like for people that cannot eat a bunch of freaking food, they are in a total disadvantage if they want to actually get on that clean bulk. That's why they go for the dirty bulk, but I mean, that's already pretty obvious. A lot of people go and do that thing. Let me just check the time. I was okay, good. Oh, screen. But that's one of the things that we, people, we us, me and you guys that have a hard time to bulk, right? One of the friends, so Gonzalo Sanch, he is. I think he's that type of person that has a pretty hard time. I don't know. I don't think he actually has a hard time bulking. I think he's pretty cool on that. I mean, honestly, I think he's really freaking cool because he knows how to lock in and actually do the things and diet correctly, which I don't. And that's a really good thing for him. And that's why he has amazing results eventually when he's like dieting and all that stuff. So when he's cutting, but putting that aside, I think one thing we gotta make sure is what about the battery? Oh, the battery is cool, bro. I keep freaking thinking about if I have time in battery, bro. Swear to God, I have to buy a second battery because it's not too cool to always think about it. I can go this way. Um, other than that, other than talking about him, we people, us, me and you guys, right, that have a hard time clean bulking and dirty bulking and all that stuff, we are in a disadvantage, right? So the only good thing we have to somehow fix that is literally have schedule of eating. There's literally no other way, and honestly, you will still be nerfed. You will literally feel like in the first, because I have already tried that, but you will literally feel in the first days. Of course, I think it won't happen eventually when you start consuming, but in the first days, when you literally schedule your eating time, it just sucks, bro. Because you will literally point to too much food, right? So, let's say you're used to consuming, what, 2,500 calories. You're not used to consuming... Oh, let me pass this. Yeah, I'm a bad boy. What the hell? Never mind. My bad, guys. What I was talking about. Bro, I keep getting freaking fog, bro, in my brain. I keep literally getting foggy brain. Okay, I was literally talking about the diet, bro. You just simply have to have schedules. In the first few days, it's gonna suck, but eventually you get used to it. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not that hard. It's not that deep. Honestly, I'm making it a little bit. I'm making it sound it's extremely hard, but it's not. It's honestly harder if you have like work and other stuff to do because you have to focus about other stuff. So the other stuff have to come along. You know. Yeah. Actually, man, I get him dirty. I'm literally talking about the motorcycle that just passed because I respect motorcyclists. I'm not like other people, right? I let them pass. So I feel bad whenever I don't let them pass and all that stuff. I actually feel bad. Because if I was in his position, I would have him to pass me. Whatever. That's not what I'm talking about. I keep getting off track, bro. I keep literally getting off track. This is boring. This is actually detrimentally boring, bro. It just literally shows how much I'm not locked in which I could, of course, but god damn it. All right. Other than any of that, schedule of eating, good nutrients is extremely important. Amazing sleep is extremely important. Water and supplements. It doesn't go any further than that, any closer than that. It's as basic as that. Now, what you gotta make sure is to do all that stuff at the right timing. To do all that stuff in the right timing, you need to understand your schedule. You could literally do that on the schedule you have with work, right? But on my opinion, as a university student, it just sucks so much because you literally have classes in the middle of the day. You have literally random classes and then you have random projects you gotta attend, and then you realize you don't actually have enough time, or you do have time, but it's just literally confuses your brain. You could pretty much get used to it, but eventually in the next semester, you're literally gonna have different schedules. So you are constantly changing schedules all the time, trying to adapt them, to literally have the best freaking time all the time, but whatever. I think you guys got my gist, right? I'm pretty much saying that university students have it worse, which is not the reality. Honestly, as a guy that goes to work, they do have it worse as well, depending on the work they are. But honestly, I think it's way easier because you literally have established timings for going to working eggs and leaving your work, right? So I believe it's slightly easier to track your diet there than a university. I think university is a little bit more complicated because you could bring your food, but then you're literally bringing. You could probably just bring 2 meals this day, but then you bring four, and you bring so many meals to your freaking bag, you don't have enough space, and you just overbring them, right? I don't know if that's even a word, but whatever. I think you guys got your gist. We're gonna end in here, and I mean, besides all this, all this bull stuff, I keep literally trying to swear. It was a good workout. Come on, it was a good workout. For what we did was decent. It was not too bad. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. So yeah, that's it. I don't even know what day we are at. And there's not even a chest day, so there's just a back day. So maybe day 76. I think it's day 76. So day 76 back, done, completed, over. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. Bye bye. And I don't know about this, but the video is gonna be very long, maybe.